Hi, it's Mary Kay, and welcome back to the Effort Challenge. You know today's my favorite day. It's leg day. So what I decided today is I'm going to show you some dynamic leg movements, and then one at the end that works not only your legs, but also works on balance and ankle stabilization. So to get started, I'm going to grab 2 dumbbells. And what we're going to do is a side lunge into a reverse lunge. So I have the dumbbells at my sides, and I'm just going to go into a side lunge. I'm going to step out, my chest is forward, I'm sinking my butt and my hips back, and I'm keeping my chest lifted, and I'm coming back to a standing position and going right back into a reverse lunge, 90 degree angles in my legs, and come back up. That's considered 1 rep. So again, side, stand, reverse, stand. 10 on each side, and on the other side it would be to the side, stand, and reverse. That's your first move. Second move is going to be a squat. So I'm about hip width apart, and I'm just going to come down and squat, and when I come up I'm going to raise one hip and again work on balance. So go down, raise, down, raise, and like we've gone over before, for a squat you sink your butt back like you're sitting in a chair and you keep your chest up. So squat, raise, squat, raise. Do a total of 10 on those. The next move, I only need 1 dumbbell. This is called a twisting reverse lunge. So what I'm going to do is I have a dumbbell in my left hand. I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to angle it to the back corner of the room. And I'm going to come down in a back lunge again, hips seated back. Chest is lifted, and I'm bringing that dumbbell to the inside of my foot and come back facing forward. So you're going back to the angle to the side and forward. On the other side, you switch dumbbells. Again, go back on an angle and forward. 10 each side. The last move is a really good move. It's going to work both the standing leg, the leg that you're going to raise. It's going to work your posterior chain. It's going to work on balance. So for this, you can have your arms either at your ears, which is great because you're really going to engage the posterior chain. As you do it, you can have your hands at your heart in sort of a prayer position, or you can have them on your hips. So what you're going to do, I'm going to bring my hands up here. I'm going to bring one leg up. I'm going to bend the standing leg and extend back my leg and come back forward. And again, I'm keeping a straight line, so from the side, this is called a good morning. So again, bend forward and come back. A modification would be you could bend forward and tap in between, or if you can't even lift that high, you're still working on your balance, you could just step back, touch, and step forward. So there's 3 variations. So again, you bring your leg up, you're going to bend forward and come back in, and bend forward and come back in. As you're doing this, if you choose to keep your hands here in a prayer position, make sure you press your hands together as you do it so you can engage the mid-back in between your shoulders. And again, the posterior chain, make sure abs in, chest up as you do it. 10 on each side, 3 rounds. So each of the moves, it's 10 on each side, 3 rounds with the exception of squats, it's just 10 in total. Let me know how you do. See you tomorrow.